What we got? What? I don't know if I said, but some body work needs to be done, and my old man's a professional welder for years, so called in the big guns. So cut out the old and put in new metal. Rust is like cancer, you gotta cut it out. I gotta stop, he's gonna start grinding again. All rotten.
Up here is good.
Yep. Just 1 second before we continue. Just one little. I was looking at the data, and wow, you guys, there's a huge amount of you that are watching the videos that aren't subscribed. If you subscribe, you help the channel. If you help the channel, then we can do more and better content. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, and please comment and share. All right, 1 second. While I have you here, naturally, we've got people in the United States and in Canada that watch us, but Russia, India, Malaysia, our videos are translated into Spanish, Italian, Arabic. Like, thank you guys, thank you. This is awesome. Wanted to shout out a couple of people. I think in the future, if I do the shout outs, it'll be at the end of the video, but for right now, thank you to, where do I start? To Myrtle, Shonda, Paula, Emily, Sophia, Marissa, Sienna, Samantha, Carol. Thank you guys. Chris, Charles, Elias, Caleb, Anthony, Gianluca, Joe, Little O, Mike, Brandon, Stefan, all of you guys. Thank you very much for watching. And if you want a shout out, go over to our Instagram, DM us, and we'll do our best in shouting you out. Okay. You might have to replace the whole bottom. So while Dad is making patches and welding the rocker, I figured I would try and tackle the window regulator here in the back. So you've got to pull the rear seats, then the panel, then you can get to the window regulator. I'll show you. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that. There's a screw there, T40 I believe. And there's that one there, and then there's that one down there. There are the bolts. So now you should be able to, there you go, pull on that, and the whole thing should just come out. One thing I didn't tell you is you've got to pop off the headrest, so you just grab it from the front here and push it up and back. That pops off, and then you've got these hooks on either side, so you need to push up on the rear seat, and then everything you just pull it right on out. Now time to try and attack that side panel. He's doing the heavy lifting today, fabricating and welding. I, on the other hand, am working on trying to change that window regulator for the back. So all I did was, because the window moves up and down pretty freely, let's see if I can show you. Okay. So, through here is where you'll find this. And then you'll start just popping out the panel. Then of course you've got to pull that bolt because I don't remember why. I don't remember why. Anyhow, you've got to get this seat belt out. So there's a bolt down here, and this rod, you pull it, slide the piece of fabric over it, and that becomes free. You slide it through here, and that's all good. Oh, right, you had to remove the seat belt, so it could go through this hole to release this panel. Then you've got this cable, which runs through here and clips on here, this little ball. And then, of course, you unplug the speaker, and the whole unit comes out as one. So clearly I need to do a little bit more homework on how to remove that window regulator. Anyway, let's see what Dad's up to. Alright, let me show you what I've been up to. Obviously I still need to do a second coat, but you know, come along. As per usual, I'll never be able to repay him for, you know, all the work, the time, the energy he's put into this project with me. But at least I'll have a... I can't thank him enough for everything he's doing, his time, his energy, his experience. But, I mean, I'll be able to document it, and that's what parents are for, right? So let me show you on this side. I loosened these bolts or screws for the speaker because I am going to change those, but you do need to remove the housing. So 2 here, 1 up there, 1 down here, 1 that's very difficult to get to. You pull those, then you've got to pull those 2. That's part of the window regulator. And then over here there's the third. That's what holds the window regulator in. You do need to pull this bolt and peel that up. Be careful because it does have a little bit of metal in it, and if yours is as old as ours, then you know it can deform because, well, it is very thin metal. So once you pull that, I believe I'll be able to pull the whole unit out. So I'm hoping that I can pull the whole unit out that way. The homework that I was doing, or the people that I was watching and reading about, were saying that pull the window first and then pull the window regulator. I'm going to try to pull the whole thing as one unit. Let's see how that goes. Pull that piece there, pull the speaker housing. 2 bolts are right there under that fabric. The other one is in here. And then we'll see where we are. Alright, so I pulled those 2 nuts right there. Then you've got this plug here that clips into here. So you've got to pull that. Then there is a zip tie that's holding this to up here. Cut that. I wish I had done that first. Would have given me so much more room to work. So now the only one is that bolt in there, and from what I understand, it should just come right out. Sorry I didn't do it. I didn't film as I was going along. Still discovering for one, and two, it's hard to get the camera in there when you're an only person and you're trying to do the work. As far as I understand, the last bolt is pulled, and now this should just come out. Alright, clearly I need to dig some more. Alright, I figured it out. There are two nuts up here, two bolts up here, that are 10 mil. I believe those are what's holding this in. I am going to take a cloth and wedge it between the glass and the body of the car, just so things don't slip and move too far. At least that's the plan. Pretty long. Let's try this again. Okay, figured it out. Let me show you. Now you've got lots of room. Just if you're doing it like I'm doing it, be careful. Watch the glass. There you go. The articles and the video that I watched, they never explained why or like to remove that top piece. They never explained any of that stuff, so I hope that this helps you. Maybe I'll just put this out as a separate part. That way, if you need to learn how to do it or you need to do it yourself, you don't have to go through the whole video series on this bug to get that. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Now let's clean up this regulator and take it to the bench and see if I can figure out how to replace the cable, because that's typically what goes, is the cable gets messed up in the wheels, in the gears, so to speak. What to say? I took it out, rebuilt it with the new kit, and I'm about to put it back in. I didn't record rebuilding the kit because I didn't know what I was doing. I had an idea of what I was doing, I've just never done it before on this vehicle. I never want to do that again. I think I'll take the hit and buy the whole regulator pre-assembled. What a pain in the... Anyhow, now that I've stopped freaking out and yelling, now it's time to put it back in. Same way you took it out, same way it goes back in. Okay, so I've tested the windows and I'm just going to show you that they do work. I guess if I wasn't pushing to get it done quickly, it wouldn't be so bad, but what a fight. Anyhow, the windows. One of the reasons why I didn't take the glass out was because then you've got to realign it, left and right, up, down, in and out. I didn't want that part of the headache. I'm way too tired, way too sore to do that. So that's why I took the whole assembly out, glass and everything at the same time. Anyhow, now to put it all back together. Oh, let's go.